Alright world, it's Trev for 12 Health and Fitness, certified personal trainer. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are having a wonderful and fantastic day. However, before we jump into today's video, I have a few things to ask you, and that is to follow me on social media to keep up to date on everything, and subscribe for more content. Hit that little bell, give it a thumbs up, it would be greatly appreciated. Okay, now that is done and out of the way, let's dive into today's video. Well, with winter here and summer fast approaching right around the corner, now would be the best time to start working on our core and get ready for the beach. With that being said, this video is a beginner core routine to help you develop a very powerful and strong core. This beginner core routine is going to be comprised up of 4 exercises in a circuit styled system, and we're going to be repeating that circuit 3 times. So we're going to be doing the first 2 exercises for 30 seconds each, and then we'll take a 30-second rest, and then we'll move on to the next 2 exercises, and then take another 30 seconds of rest, and then just repeat that cycle 3 times. Now, if you do find yourself getting fatigued before you can complete the exercise, that is okay. We all start somewhere, and we will improve upon that. If you do find yourself needing to take a rest, that is okay. Try to keep it to a minimal amount of time, 3 to 5 seconds, then get back up into your position and continue on through till the exercise is completed. The 4 exercises that we will be taking a look at is going to be a low plank, a high plank, standing ab twists, and standing side crunches. So the order of the exercises for this routine is we will start off in a low plank for 30 seconds, then we'll move into a high plank for 30 seconds, then we'll get that 30 seconds of juicy rest, and then we'll move into our second set of exercises, which is going to be our standing ab twists for 30 seconds, and then we move into our standing side crunches for 30 seconds. And when we complete that, we'll get that nice little 30 seconds of juicy rest, and then we'll get back down on the ground and repeat that whole routine 2 more times. Okay, now that we understand on how to do that routine, let's get on the ground and take a look at those exercises. All right, so for the low plank, we're gonna get down on the mat. If you don't have a mat, it's okay, the ground works just as well. What we're gonna wanna do is make sure that our elbows are shoulder width apart. They're not here in the middle and they're not way out on the side here because that's just uncomfortable and it doesn't really work very well. Shoulder width apart, you can have your hand together in a triangle or you can have them up in front of you, whichever is more comfortable for you. Our feet are going to be toes on the ground, not out onto the side like this, because that is just very weird and uncomfortable. So with our toes down here and our elbows down in front of us, we're going to lift up off the ground by flexing our core, our back, our glutes, hamstrings, quads, calves, everything. Everything gets flexed. Your back, your lats, it all gets flexed. Once we get up off the ground here, we want to try and keep in a neutral position, so we're going to be as straight as possible. Try to keep the arch out of your lower back. When we're up in this position here, we don't want to be way up here with our butt pointing the ceiling, and we don't want to be way down here with, of course, our legs or stomach on the ground. When we hold this position, we're going to be holding this for 30 seconds. That's going to be the low plank. And then we're going to be moving into the high plank. So the high plank is exactly the same thing. It's just now we're on our palms of our hands instead of our elbows. So we set up the same way here, and we try and keep ourselves as straight as possible in that plank position. We don't want to be way down here like this, and we don't want to be way up here like this, because that is just taking away from our planking. And we're not going to be really working our core at all if we're doing that. So we're going to be holding this position here for 30 seconds, of course. And that is going to be the high plank. Okay, for the standing ab twists, we're going to be standing upright, hence the standing part. We're going to be taking our right elbow and we're going to bring it down to our left knee. And we're going to be bringing our left knee up to our right elbow. And we don't want to just do this, okay? We're not just bringing it like this. On the side here, this is what it looks like. We don't want this. This doesn't do much for us. What we want to do is really engage that core, feeling like you're bringing your core down and scissoring across, and of course contracting everything. So in this position here, we want to really get that bend going and feel like you're trying to get your elbow, your armpit into your side of your hip here. Really feel the contraction in between each one. And this is what we're going to be doing for 30 seconds, our standing ab twists. Now it's almost the same thing for the standing side crunch as the ab twists. However, we're not going to be twisting our body. We're going to be going out to the side. So we're going to be bringing our elbow down to our knee, the same side this time. So right elbow to right knee, bringing it down. And we're not just doing this, okay? We're not just kind of doing this the same thing. We really want to activate that core on the side, really flex it and contract it down. So it's going to feel like we're bringing our armpit into our hip or groin area. When we come down, really want to feel that contraction on one side and then move on to the other side and just continue on through doing the exact same thing. So from the side view, you'll see that I'm over here and you can see that my elbow is actually coming past my quad here and leg, right? And then we go down to the other side and it's the exact same thing. We just want to keep this going for 30 seconds. And once we finish that, we'll take that 30 seconds of rest and then repeat the whole thing 2 more times. Okay, now that we know what the exercises look like and how long to do them for, it is now time to take you guys through one whole cycle so you can see the whole program in action. I'm gonna get the music going, I'm gonna get my timer going, and then we'll jump into it. Starting off with that low plank into the high plank. For 30 seconds. And into the high plank. Remember to keep everything flexed here. And now we get our 30 seconds of rest. Then we move on into the next exercise, which is going to be our standing ab twists. Position here and begin. Making sure we really get that contraction going in. Bring your whole body down. Keep going, 5 seconds. Now we go right into the next one. Side. Ten seconds. Almost done. Two. 1. Now we get that 30 seconds of rest, and then we just repeat the whole program 2 more times. Okay, that is it for the beginner core routine. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you guys did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe for more content. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you all for joining me on this, and remember to give it your maximum effort, because you're stronger than you think. And I'll see you in the next video.